We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams.
Bro, you smashed a lot of people.
What's that nigga name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence
Howard. Usher. Usher's an Usher. And
what the fuck? Why you not in the hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sent his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
All right, so Busta Rhymes has been shouting from the rooftops that he and Diddy were never that close, claiming he's never even stepped foot in one of Diddy's infamous parties. But guess what? That was a straight-up lie. Leaked footage just blew his cover, showing him not only attending those wild parties, but actually living it up like he owned the place. And that's just the beginning. For years, industry insiders have whispered about Busta possibly hiding some dark secrets, allegedly taking advantage of young, hungry rappers desperate for a break. A few names have already come forward, and one of the loudest voices exposing him, Orlando Brown, who's not holding back on some shocking accusations.
I'm walking through the crowd and somebody grabs my hand. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just hold it. So I look, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. Just diamonds iced out. I look at the chain and I know what flip mode is, so I look up. All this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes. And I'm like, what's up, Busta? And he's still holding my hand.
Orlando didn't hold back in a viral video, dropping names, and Busta's was right at the top of the list. Some people tried to dismiss it, saying Orlando was just spiraling, caught up in a drug-fueled meltdown.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. And people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids, shit. A lot of stuff done happened.
Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
This is a touchy subject. I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get f***ed up, and they do it to you forcefully because you f***ed up and you didn't know what to do with your blessing.
But he didn't back down. In a sit-down interview, Orlando doubled down on his claims, insisting that the industry is full of powerful figures who exploit the young and vulnerable. Things are about to get real messy for Busta, and this might just be the beginning. Yeah, this is looking worse by the minute.
We into the whole planet. God is the greatest. Real talk. And if there's anything that somebody can say better than that, I'm all ears. But with that being said, continuous blessings to the whole entire universe.
What makes this even crazier is that when Diddy first got exposed, Busta Rhymes was one of the first to defend him. He straight up told people to stay out of it, saying, "Everybody probably needs to mind their damn business until the truth is undisputed. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, whether it's for the victims or for Diddy."
I want to give a shout out to my brothers that have been inspiring me and been my friends for a long time. One of my best friends in the whole world, Busta Rhymes in the house. You know what I'm saying? He's been my friend for a long time, ever since I was like 12 years old. He's my best friend. He's in the house.
So, Busta Rhymes has been swearing up and down that he and Diddy were never that close, claiming he never even stepped foot in one of Diddy's infamous parties. But guess what? That turned out to be a straight-up lie. Freshly leaked footage just exposed him, and not only was he at those wild parties, but he was clearly having the time of his life. And that's just the beginning. Industry whispers have been floating around for a while now, suggesting Busta might be one of those celebs with dark secrets, allegedly preying on up-and-coming rappers desperate for a way in. A few names have already surfaced, and Orlando Brown has been one of the loudest voices, making some pretty serious accusations. Orlando didn't just hint at things, he put it all out there in a viral video naming names. And guess whose name was right at the top of the list? Busta Rhymes. Some folks tried to brush it off, claiming Orlando was just having some kind of drug-induced meltdown, but he wasn't backing down. In a sit-down interview, he doubled down, standing firm on his claims and insisting that the industry is packed with people who prey on the young and vulnerable. And now, things are about to get real messy for Busta. This could be just the beginning. And here's where things get even wilder. When Diddy first got exposed, Busta Rhymes was one of the first to jump to his defense. He straight up told people to stay out of it, saying, "Everybody probably needs to mind their damn business until the truth is undisputed. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, whether it's for the victims or for Diddy." Then he wrapped it up by saying, "Hopefully everybody can find it in their hearts to keep their opinion to themselves." Yeah, that did not sit right with a lot of people, especially after Cassie's lawsuit laid out some disturbing claims about Diddy. So the fact that Busta was even defending him, that was wild. But as more names started getting dragged into the mess, suddenly Busta started backtracking, acting like he was never part of the scene, claiming he never did anything shady and was never at Diddy's parties. Well, TMZ just blew that excuse out of the water. Freshly leaked footage just exposed Busta right there at one of Diddy's infamous New Year's parties. And trust me, this wasn't just some casual appearance. He was in the mix. And if you thought that was bad, just wait. It gets even crazier. Diddy himself once gave Busta a very personal shout-out, calling him one of his closest friends in the whole world. Now the math is finally starting to add up. No wonder Busta was so quick to defend Diddy, because he might have been wrapped up in the same mess, allegedly. And let's be real, the thought of Busta being on the down low is shocking, considering he's been one of the most openly homophobic rappers in Hollywood. Y'all remember that fast food incident? When he threw a fit just because he didn't get special treatment? According to an employee, Busta walked in expecting to be served first, even though there were at least 10 people ahead of him. When they told him to wait like everyone else, he stormed out to his car. But when his order arrived, he still wasn't happy. That's when he came back in and went off, dropping slurs left and right, allegedly calling the delivery driver the F-slur, and even cursing out the staff. Fast forward to today, and Busta's name is getting dragged into some seriously disturbing allegations. The latest accusations? That he was out here grooming young men. So, how did we even get here? Enter his former bodyguard, Big Homie CC. A couple of weeks ago, he sat down with The Art of Dialogue and dropped some straight-up bombshells. And he didn't just hint, he accused Busta of having a pattern of questionable behavior when it came to young men. And according to him, this isn't just some random rumor. People inside the industry have allegedly known about this for years. While fans might be caught off guard, Big Homie CC claims club promoters and insiders have been fully aware of Busta's alleged preferences for a long time. And now, it's all coming to the surface. But here's where things take an even wilder turn. According to Big Homie CC, whenever Busta was booked for an event, the promoters allegedly went out of their way to cater to his specific tastes. And by that, he means VIP sections were supposedly stocked with young, attractive men, handpicked to keep Busta entertained all night. But that's not even the craziest part. Big Homie CC got real specific. He brought up a particular moment involving actor and model Don Benjamin and one of Don's friends, who happened to be gay. According to Big Homie, the second Busta locked eyes on this man, his whole energy shifted, like a switch flipped. One moment, he was chill. The next, he was locked all the way in. Big Homie painted the scene vividly. This wasn't just friendly chit-chat. It wasn't just casual socializing. Nah, he claimed Busta's behavior made it very clear what was going on. And just when you think it couldn't get any messier, Big Homie CC took it a step further. He claimed Busta wasn't just interested, he was obsessed. Allegedly, he couldn't stop talking about how attractive this man was, making it crystal clear to everyone around that he was really feeling him. But Big Homie wasn't done yet. He spilled even more tea, claiming that Busta's so-called preferences weren't exactly a secret in the industry. In fact, insiders had been whispering about this for over a decade, so why had nobody called him out before? Well, Big Homie CC had an answer for that too. According to him, it all came down to privilege. Allegedly, being in Busta's inner circle came with perks, and a lot of people were more than happy to keep quiet just to stay on his good side. But then Big Homie dropped yet another bombshell. He claimed Busta had a long history of aggressive behavior toward women, and somehow nobody ever seemed to hold him accountable for it. Y'all remember how people dismissed Orlando Brown as crazy when he claimed Busta had allegedly done some shady things to him? Well, the same playbook was used against Big Homie. CC folks accused him of chasing clout. But here's the twist. Big Homie wasn't even the first person to call Busta out. Back in 2020, social media personality Trip Ali put his story out there on YouTube. He claimed that while walking through NYC on his way to a Halloween party, Busta straight up tried to approach him, boldly making his intentions known. Then, in 2021, rumors about Busta's alleged preferences started picking up steam again. Fresh claims surfaced that he was actively pursuing men, and the whispers got even louder when paparazzi allegedly caught him slipping. Spotted leaving a Pride event with a trans woman, that one sighting set off a storm of speculation. With all these rumors swirling, you'd think Busta would come out and shut it all down, right? Nope. Instead, he's been dodging questions left and right, acting like none of this is happening. But the internet never forgets. And trust, when the next wave of receipts drops, it's going to be a storm. What do y'all think? Is this all just rumors, or is something way deeper going on? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Like the video if you found this crazy, and don't forget to subscribe, because the next update, it's going to be even wilder. See y'all in the next one.